The Happy Wanderer. In a small, quiet town nestled between rolling hills and vast fields, there lived a traveler named Anil. He was a man of no fixed home, a wanderer by nature, whose feet seemed always in motion. His clothes were worn from years of travel, and his bag was light, containing only the essentials: a blanket, a few coins, and a small journal where he wrote the stories and lessons he gathered along the way. Despite his humble belongings, Anil was known for his radiant smile and infectious laughter that could brighten even the darkest of days. The people in the town would often see Anil passing through, usually sitting at the village square or by the river, watching the sunset with a contented expression. He never seemed to hurry or worry about where he would sleep or what he would eat next. Instead, he found joy in the simplest of moments, watching a bird take flight, listening to the rustle of leaves in the wind, or savoring the warmth of the sun on his face. One day, a young man named Ravi, feeling weighed down by the pressures of his busy life, sat near Anil in the town square. Ravi had everything one could desire: wealth, status, a well-respected position in the village, but he was constantly anxious, always striving for more. He felt empty inside, as though there was something missing, though he couldn't quite put his finger on it. He looked at Anil, who appeared so calm and peaceful, and felt a twinge of curiosity. "Excuse me," Ravi said, his voice hesitant. "I've seen you here many times, always so content, always so at ease. I, too, have many things: money, success, a comfortable life. But I find myself restless, constantly chasing after more. How is it that you can be so happy with so little?" Anil looked at Ravi with a gentle smile, his eyes twinkling with wisdom. "Ah, young man, happiness does not come from what we own or what we achieve. It comes from what we are willing to appreciate in the present moment. I may have little in terms of possessions, but I have learned to find joy in the simple things: the sound of a bird singing, the touch of the wind on my skin, the beauty of a sunrise. These things do not cost anything, yet they are the treasures of life." Ravi frowned slightly, unsure of what Anil meant. "But surely, you must long for something more. A home, a family, success, things that provide security and purpose. How can you be content with so little when there is so much more to be had?" Anil chuckled softly. "I do not need more, for I already have enough. The world is full of beauty, if only we choose to see it. Every day is a gift, and in each moment, there is something to appreciate. You see, my friend, happiness is not something you find in the future, nor in possessions. It is something that lives within you, here and now. If you look for joy only in what you have or what you achieve, you will never truly be content. But if you can learn to be present and grateful for the small blessings around you, you will discover that contentment is always within your reach." Ravi listened carefully, but he still felt uncertain. "But how do I begin to see these small blessings? I'm so used to striving for more, to seeking fulfillment in what I don't have." Anil's smile deepened. "Start by slowing down. Take a moment to breathe, to look around, and truly see the world. Notice the things you may have overlooked: the way the sunlight dances on the leaves, the sound of laughter in the distance, the warmth of a shared meal. Life is full of simple joys, if we only take the time to notice them. Gratitude is the key, and when you begin to appreciate what is already here, you will find that you are richer than you ever imagined." That evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Anil stood up and gathered his things, preparing to continue his journey. Ravi watched him for a moment, deep in thought. For the first time in a long while, he felt a flicker of something within, an inkling of peace, a quiet sense of possibility. Over the following days, Ravi decided to try Anil's advice. He slowed down. Instead of rushing through his day, he began to savor the small moments that had once passed him by unnoticed. He marveled at the beauty of the sky as it changed colors at dusk, enjoyed the sound of children playing in the streets, and found solace in the simple act of sitting quietly by the river. With each passing day, Ravi found himself becoming more at ease, more content. The world no longer felt like a race he had to win. He realized that the more he appreciated the present moment, the more at peace he felt within himself. He didn't need more wealth, more recognition, or more possessions. What he needed was a heart full of gratitude for what was already here. Weeks later, Ravi returned to the town square, hoping to find Anil and thank him for the wisdom he had shared. When he arrived, he found the bench where Anil had sat, but the traveler was nowhere to be found. It was as if he had vanished as quietly as he had come. Ravi smiled softly, understanding now. Anil's lesson was not in the words he spoke, but in the way he lived, free, content, and fully present. Though Anil was gone, his teachings remained with Ravi, who now walked through life with a new sense of purpose. He had learned that happiness was not a distant goal, but a state of mind that could be found in the simplest moments. Ravi began to share this understanding with others, encouraging them to slow down, appreciate the present, and find joy in the world around them. And so, the legacy of the happy wanderer lived on, not in the stories of his travels, but in the hearts of those who learned that true contentment comes not from striving for more, but from finding peace in the here and now. For as Anil had shown, happiness is not something to be chased, it is something to be embraced in every moment of life. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a like, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe to the channel for more valuable content like this. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. See you in the next video.